So let's start now for this our topic. Our topic is fundamentals of accountancy, business and management, part one. Okay. Our topic would be branches of accounting and its users. Okay. Learn objectives. Differentiate the branches of accounting. Explain the kinds or types of services rendered in each of the branch of accounting. The third one, define external users and give examples. Define internal users and give examples. So let's start. Common branches of accounting. The following are the common branches of accounting or where accounting could be useful. Okay. The first one would be the financial accounting, a branch of accounting that focuses on general purpose financial statements. General purpose financial statements are those that cater the common needs of wide range of external users. Okay. Financial accounting, since this branch of accounting, it focuses on the reporting of the operations of the business, the performance of the business, how well the business was for the external users. Okay. Okay. So who are the what's the financial accounting? Financial accounting focuses on the communication of financial statements. Okay. We have at least six types or six forms of financial statements. You could hear it later on, but or we will discuss it later on. So the common four or five financial statements are balance sheet or the statement of financial position. This financial statement focuses on the health of the business. It focuses on the assets, liability, and equity of the business, which is the major elements of the business. Second would be the income statement or the statement of comprehensive income. This financial statement focuses on the performance of the business, how well the business operated, how much money or how much sales they had, how much expenses they incurred, and how much was left after deducting all the expenses to its sales. The third one is the statement of cash flows. The statement of cash flows is a type of financial statement that focuses on how the cash flows, okay, how the cash was used, okay, how cash was collected. That's the statement of financials. That's the statement of cash flow. The fourth one would be the statement of owner's equity or how the equity of the business was affected or changed due to the operation of the business for that specific time. And the last one would be the notes to financial statements, or these are the financial statement. This is a part of the financial statement where the additional information about the four aforementioned statements um, was computed, presented, or the additional statement to understand more about the first statements that we have talked about. Okay. Next was Next is management accounting, accumulation and communication of information for the use by internal users. An offshoot of management accounting is management advisory services, which include services to clients on matters of accounting, finance, business policy, organization procedures, product cost, distribution, and many other phases of business conduct and operation. Okay, this branch of accounting focusing on how could the management use the informations gathered by the accounting department to increase or to produce efficient and effective policies and procedures that could affect the way the business is being conducted. That's the management accounting, okay? Management accounting. As you can see, we could use the accounting for external and internal users. For if it's external users, we do financial accounting. If we do it for the internal users, we do it for management accounting. Okay, you may uh, be able to differentiate it more because the management is an internal phase of any businesses. So it's definitely its users should be internal users. Okay. Next would be the government accounting. This accounting for the government and its instrumentalities, focusing attention to the custody of public funds, the purposes to which funds are committed, and the responsibility and accountability of individuals entrusted with such fund. Okay, this branch of accounting focuses on how should the funds in the government should be used, should be allocated, and should be accounted. Okay, why? Because the financial accounting and management accounting focuses on the private individuals, private institution. However, government accounting is focuses on the government side. So the differentiation of private institution against government institution is that usually private or normally private institutions are focused in making a profit. However, the government focuses on how to handle fund to to serve the public. It its funds is used for public service. So they have different goals. So there's that's the reason why it has a different objective or different branch of accounting that should be used. For auditing, okay? Auditing is evaluation or of evidence, expression of opinion regarding the correspondence between management assertions and established criteria. Okay, the auditing as a branch of accounting focuses on the financial accounting. Why? Because financial accounting caters the external users. Okay, usually business owners want to be seen as that has good performance. Well, in fact, they are not. So, how could the external users verify or be able to distinguish if the business is really flourishing or its performance is good? Okay, that's the branch of accounting. Auditing as a branch of accounting will verify or will express an opinion on the financial accounting of that business to verify if it is really performing well, if it is really flourishing, or if all the information that has been given to the public is true to its substance. Okay. Financial accounting says that the business have 10 million peso cash that has 10 buildings. Okay, the auditing will verify if there really is a 10 million cash of that business and if the business have 10 buildings. Okay, it will give assurance, reasonable assurance that the business is true to its financial statement. Next would be tax accounting. Tax accounting is the branch of accounting that prepares tax returns, tax advice, and such determination of tax production of goods or rendering of its services. Okay, tax accounting is broad to be included in any of the aforementioned branches such as management accounting and financial accounting. and in government accounting. Okay, tax accounting um, is a branch of the accounting that helps the private institution to pay and to file returns, tax returns to the BIR, which is the Bureau of Internal Revenue, one of the facet of the government is um, that is under the goal of collecting taxes for the government for its spending. Okay, so tax accounting computes on how much should the business should pay the government, because tax um, was is a mandatory contribution of the business for doing its business in the country where the government is operating. Okay, almost all of the countries in the world has taxation, because it's one of its essential elements of sovereignty. Okay, now um is it difficult for the taxation? Well, due to its nature that it is based on it's linked on the existence of a government, and it is based on a law, that law are being updated every now and then. So it is good to have someone who will advise for the new tax returns, preparation of tax return that is updated to the new laws that will be produced or will be um, known for the later or for the future in the future. Okay, cost accounting is a branch of accounting that is a systematic recording and analysis of the cost of materials, labor, overhead incident to the production of goods or rendering the services. Okay, this is part of the one of the branch of accounting that focuses on how to compute the cost per goods that will be produced. Okay, example of that is when we are cooking cordon bleu, or we are cooking fried rice. Okay, fried rice, the cost or the materials needed to produce basic fried rice should be a old cold rice, or not hot rice. No, a cooked rice, garlic, and sometimes with a little oil. Okay, the cooked rice could produce at least could produce three servings. Okay, but now that it has additional materials such as oil and garlic, how much would we how much the cost of the total newly produced or newly produced manufactured goods, which is called the fried rice. If the uh, cooked rice is purchased and cooked for a total of 50 pesos, and the rice that was used is 5 pesos, and the oil used is around 5 pesos also, the total cost would be 50 plus 5 plus 5 is 60. So it produces 3 servings. So 50 divided by 3, it should cost that per servings of that fried rice should be 20 pesos. Knowing that the cost of the each of the fried serving of the fried rice is 20 pesos, we should come up with how much we could sell that fried rice. We definitely will not sell that fried rice for any amount less than 20 pesos. Okay. Why? Because we have all that's only the price of the materials we haven't used or computed for the labor, for the cook who cook that rice, and the other condiments in preparing that rice. So that's one of the goals of the cost accounting on how to systematically record and analyze the cost for each materials to produce a good or render a service. Next would be accounting education, one of the branch of accounting that teaches accounting and accounting related subjects in an organized learning um, lesson plan or curriculum. We could say that accounting education would be called, or sometimes called, or usually called, academe. Okay? Accounting academe or academe. The academe focuses on how students should learn the subject accountancy and its necessary subjects that could help them learn accounting and pass the CPA board examination or CPA Certified Public Accountant Licensure Examination. Okay. Who could teach accounting? Accountancy can be taught by accounting graduates, but the academy prefers certified public accountants to teach accounting subjects because they have already passed the licensure exam that could help the students to learn on how to pass the CPALE or the Certified Public Accountant Licensure Examination. Last would be last of the common branches of accounting is accounting research. Okay, this branch of accounting carefully analyze economic events and other variables to understand their impact on the decisions. Okay, as we all know that businesses is growing to the extent on how the technology is growing. Okay, so we could the old standards may not be or will be may be obsolete in the future because as you all know we are now in the era of technological advances on e-commerce that is affecting traditional businesses on where that accounting is focused on traditional businesses. Okay, now it affects all of the accounting branches because this accounting research will help to analyze the new economic events that could affect the accounting transactions. So this part of the branches of accounting where the standards are being formulated, being studied for the usefulness or to make the accounting useful in making decision making for the updates coming in the real world or in the business world. So that's the common branches for accounting. Let's now go to the users of accounting information. There's two major users, internal users and external users. Internal users are those who are directly involved in managing the business. Example of internal users should include business owners who are directly involved in managing the business, the board of directors, and managerial personnel. Okay, these internal users, as you learned a while ago, are users also of the management accounting. They use the accounting information to directly manage the business. Okay. Now let's go to external users. External users are those who do not have the authority to demand financial reports tailored to their specific needs. These are those who are directly involved in managing, not involved in directly managing the business. Okay. Who are the external users? They are the existing and potential investors, lenders and creditors, government agency, non-managerial employees or the rank and file employees, customer and customer or clients, and the public. Okay. These are the external users as you can know from their um, names. Investors, creditors, government, customer, and public, they are the people that are not involved in the management of the business. They are not part or within the organization of the business that could affect its direct manage direct involved in managing the business. So that's the difference between the internal users and external users. Internal users are users that have direct involvement in the management of the business. External users are users that are not directly involved in the managing in the business but are affected in its operation. Okay, that's the main differentiation on this. And external users use financial accounting. These people is specifically need or no generally in need on how well the business is doing. Is it still performing well? Will be still going continue to operate in the future or will not? Are they are the money or the investment or the capital in the business still good that we could provide finances or they could still pay their debts to their creditors? That's the basic information that is being needed by the external users. Okay, types of accounting information classified as the users. Okay, general purpose accountings are for external, special purpose accounting are for internal users. Okay, general purpose accounting information. This is designed to meet the common needs of the most statement users. It provides the financial accounting and is prepared primarily for external users. Next would be special purpose accounting information. This is designed to meet the specific needs of the particular statement user. It is provided by the management accounting, or other branches of accounting, and is primarily prepared for internal users. Okay? They are primarily prepared for internal users, but could also be used by external users. General purpose are primarily for prepared for external users but could also be used by internal users. Okay, there's summary, and I think that's all for this topic for the users and branches of accounting. Thank you.